Hey, how you doing? This is Bruce Major with the Major Home Team and Realty One Group. And this is lunchtime with the Yankee Realtor. And so far, these videos that I've shown you, I've shown you how to find a realtor, that's me. I've shown you how to find some lending. We went and searched for a home, and I showed you a home, what to expect when you go into a home. And then the last video I showed you how to make an offer that they can't refuse, you know? All right, so today we're going to assume that they accepted your offer, and now it's time to get inspections done. One of the inspections you're going to do is going to be a home inspection, and with me today is Bill from Manhattan Home Inspections and his sidekick over here, and I'm going to ask them a few questions about what a home inspection is like, and you know, what do they inspect for. So, Bill. This is Bill and his friend Matt. All right, so we got Bill and Matt here.
Okay, I'm Bill from Manhattan Home Inspections. This is Matt from Tally Home Inspections. Matt is a new inspector. I've been mentoring him, showing him the ropes, and some good practices.
Great.
They teach you a lot of the book stuff in school, but this is just the practical part of the entire business. When selecting a home inspector, make sure you get somebody that's got insurance. They got proper credentials. You can go on any website, ASHI, Internachi. You can Google them. I suggest you Google them. See how many stars they got on the rating. Of course, you guys are not going to have a large amount of stars because they're new.
Right.
But we inspect the entire house. I personally start on the inside. That's as courtesy to the customers who don't get their house dirty. Some guys test on the outside. They start on the roofs. That's dangerous practice also. We go in, we check water pressure, electrical outlets, framing, check the whole place, make sure there's no water running anywhere, that it's a nice level foundation. We pull all electrical panels off, make sure there's no dangerous electrical problems. And then after that, if we can, depending on how it's made, we go underneath the house, we check the floor joists, the framing, the plumbing, make sure it's all working good for you, because you don't want to be stuck with a huge price, say, of even like a new water heater. We check those. Heating and air systems, we check those. They can come back and just haunt you as a homeowner without a home inspection.
Okay, so it sounds like you do a lot of the structural, the framing and all that underneath the, it's a crawl space. Well,
Yes,
what if
sir.
it's a slab? Is it different for a slab?
Yeah, on a slab, we're walking around, we're looking at its thickness, we're checking for cracks, we're checking to see if it's level, and you can identify issues by looking at the sill plates and the walls and everything. But on the outside, you got to study the outside. Superficial cracks are fine, but when they start opening up more than a quarter inch, or you got deflection, you got a problem.
Okay, and well, that's the slab. How about the roof? Now, do you you go inspect from inside the attic and you go on the roof?
Yes. Always go into the attic first.
Yes.
As a new inspector, one time I tried to follow the SOP like they teach in school. They tell you to go on the roof first. Bad idea.
Yeah, because you can go through if there's a problem that you're not aware of, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we go in there, we check it for framing, we check for electrical issues inside the roof,
Yes.
and then we're also looking at the sheeting, making sure any of the stains. If it's older house, it's going to have some roof stains. You see if they're dry, see if there's any water penetrating at the time.
Yeah.
And the main part of it is the framing, especially all these older houses. There wasn't code inspections back then, so we're looking to make sure they're safe.
Okay. Okay. And does the homeowner have to be there for the inspection?
No.
No, the homeowner doesn't have to be, so long as you have a way in, right?
Right.
And they can leave you to do your work. How long does it take to do a home inspection, approximately?
Good 2 hours.
About 2 hours?
Yes.
All right, that's good.
Yes.
And tell us about the reports and everything that you generate.
I sit down, I generate a report. It's got a bullet line for each and every area. So
Yep.
if it's good or if there's a problem, it'll tell you what the problem is.
Yep.
As home inspectors, we don't go into huge details. Say if the heat in there is not worked properly,
Yep.
we're not licensed to tear it apart and tell you why.
Right.
So what you got to do is, that's when it's the opportunity to get you with your realtor and buyer and have somebody else inspect it.
So
It's properly licensed.
you're basically just there to inspect the condition of the home.
Right.
You're not there to inspect the value of the home or anything like that. That's what appraisal is for, right?
Absolutely. And,
Yeah.
you know, if anybody ever asks me, would you buy this home? I just tell them I'm an independent party. All I do is provide a report. I'm not allowed to say that.
Okay. On this report, do you specify the things that are more critical, that should, like a safety hazard that needs to be fixed, like for instance, if it's an electrical hazard or
Right.
something like that? Is that
Right
true?
there on the summary line, on
Yeah.
the summary page, if it's a hazard, I'll put right in parentheses, hazard.
Yeah.
And also, you know, if I think a professional needs to look at it,
Yep.
that'll be there too.
So as a realtor, if I saw something on there that says it's a hazard, a safety hazard, I'll give it more attention, and I would, you know, push for repairs on those more specific things. Hey, man, I want to thank you very much for doing this with me and for being on my little lunchtime with the Yankee Realtor. And I want to thank you. Tomorrow, I'm going to post another one. It's going to be on the termite inspection. I'm going to interview somebody for that. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you found some value with it. If you do, hit like and comment down the bottom and share it with your friends. I greatly appreciate it. And God bless you, and God bless America.